again, everyone. Jeff Russo along with Ashley Rowe. We said there's a little bit of something for everyone down here at the auto show this year, for the young and the young at heart, superstars and superheroes. We're talking about members of the Bandits and some of the Sabres all-time greats, including this man, Mr. Don Luce, from that famous line with Danny Gare and Craig Ramsey. Don, so great to have you here. Tell us about this. So many people are going to come down here not only to see the cars, but see yourself in that great line. What are you doing down here this weekend?
Well, you know, just coming to promote the car show here. It's a great experience. It's great to see all the cars and meet the people, and it'll be great to sign autographs on Saturday and be with the people. When
you look back through Sabres history and you look at that line, such a celebrated line as part of the organization, what made that line so great now that you take a look back at it, you think? Well,
I think it was a combination that we all had different things we brought to the line, and I think that a lot of times it was a connection that's not made. It's just, you know where the other guy's going to be, and he's always there. So it was just, first time we played together, we fit together and everything clicked.
I'm sure there'll be a lot of people in line to meet Mr. Don Luce. Thanks so much for your time tonight. He'll be down here at the auto show. Superstars and superheroes, a little something for everybody.
Don, always giving back to the community.
Yes,
Thank
great
you.
To see you. Thank you so much.
Well, there's a lot of technology here, and technology really continues to improve the drive experience behind the wheel, doesn't it? So a group of engineers looking to customize talk radio came up with something called Stitcher. Have a look.
The idea that you would have to go to your PC, download it to your iPod, and then listen to it for 5 minutes just seemed kind of crazy. So the idea that you could have a service where 5-minute programs could be just streamed when you touch it to the screen was the idea, to create a system where consuming that kind of content would be simpler, easier, and not involve so many steps.
So Stitcher was born, and since its creation, there's been a boom in podcasting.
Podcasting is growing exponentially. Listening on podcasts has increased by between 30 and 50%, depending on what you're using for your statistics in the past 2 years, so it's growing quite a bit. So when we start Stitcher on the dashboard, we lock the user out of the Stitcher screen on the phone to avoid any kind of driver distraction. All the interaction takes place on the dashboard.
Stitcher provides a way to customize a playlist and listen completely on demand. What you want to hear, when you want to hear it.
One of the other things that a service like Stitcher provides is if you listen to half the program on your way to work and you get interrupted or you get to your destination, you can essentially pick up the last half when you're on your way home.
The service also allows the listener to create a series of playlists, and Stitcher keeps track of them all. It knows what you've already listened to and skips to the next show. The best part is there are plenty of choices to suit every interest.
Catalog of about 70,000 shows that covers the gamut from sports, obviously. Sports and comedy are probably our two biggest categories. Also just general entertainment. Whatever you're interested in, there is a huge catalog of stuff available for almost everything you can imagine that you could be interested in.
Tonight we are here at the gala, and this is all about giving back to Western New York organizations. Joining me now, Betty Murphy and Charlie Keller with the NFADA Charitable Foundation. First, tell me what this is all about.
Thank you. Well, tonight is the gala that we throw every year to kick off the auto show. It's a great night for people to come out and support the industry, but more importantly, we raise money for the local community. Since the foundation's inception in 1999, we've contributed over $1 million. And you'll see in our presentation later this evening that we will show checks representing another $500,000 in commitments to 8 local organizations.
Congratulations, first of all, and thank you for all that you do. Talk about what you're going to be giving back to tonight. We were talking off camera, it's all about the kids.
Well, what we're doing is we're trying to make sure that we take care of, sick children, anybody that needs transportation through, our organization. We try to take care of like Exploring More, and we've done a lot of things with kids escaping drugs. So the big thing is that we try to get our grants to come in, and we sit down with the board members and we decide what we think we need to do for Western New York's community.
Thank you so much. I'm going to quickly go over to Jeff now. You are with some of the people who will be benefiting benefiting from
I was
this?
so excited about the interview. I started early here with Douglas Love, the CEO of Explore More down in East Aurora. Brian Moorman, former Bills punting great. Hey, Douglas, what's this going to mean tonight for Explore More, some of the charity donations?
You know, the number one inhibitor for a school to come to see us, especially Title I schools, is transportation. And now NFADA has eliminated that barrier, and kids are going to be able to come and have these great experiences, delightful times at Exploring More for the next 10 years.
Such a big thing for kids. And speaking of kids, Brian Moorman, former punting great, has dealt with kids dealing with cancer through your Punt Foundation. What's this going to mean tonight, Brian?
Well, it means the world to us because obviously when I got done playing, it was important to us that we kept the Punt Foundation alive and going, keep our programs going here in Western New York, and the NFADA is a big part of that. So to be able to get this grant is huge for us.
All right, that's very big. Some of the charities tonight benefiting. Thanks for joining us. For Ashley Rowe, I'm Jeff Russo. Come check out the 2017 Buffalo Auto Show.
Good night.